So now you are doing 5 notes ascending and 5 notes descending. Then you have to remain in this. Once these notes are fixed, then they are called rag. Rag means a certain discipline of ascending and descending. And then a musician has to remain in that discipline. So, now play, because I also like to express my feelings that once people think they want to learn Indian music, they only thinking of picking up sitar and only Indian instrument. They think that only Indian instrument can play Indian music. But I think there are many other beautiful Western instruments in which Indian music can be played very beautifully, like cello and like several flutes and many other. Maybe there will be little scope for slurring. There may not be so much scope, but the stresses, say, beautiful, beautiful. And once this, I've chosen this rag, I should establish all these 5 notes in this scale slowly, one by one, like. And these slurrings are very beautiful because it is not harmony, it's only melodic line. And melodic line can be, and it can be,
Yes. Could I ask you a question, please? Mm-hmm. Is the ornamentation of the notes in the rag, is that an essential feature of the rag, or is it just as a decoration to make the music sound more beautiful?
Yes. First, a rag notes are given to you. For instance, if I'm playing Bhopali. Now, every note does not need to be ornamented like. It becomes just cats crying. But a musician has to choose what note, what phrases has to be on straight notes and what notes has to be with the slurring. If you just keep playing a rag, then there is no sort of dimension in a rag. Mm-hmm. You add the dimension while. So these slurrings and ornamentations are the imagination of an artist, how he likes to embellish, does the embellishment of the melody and the rag.
Can you slur between any 2 notes in a rag? Or are there some notes where it's forbidden?
You can slur on any note of the rag, but these slurrings are the major aspect of improvisation, and that's what one learns from a master, which place to slur and where not to slur. Indian music is something like language. When you say, I'm happy to see you. If you say, I am happy to see you, it doesn't make a sense. So when I say so these mannerism one has to learn while learning from the master. The instrument is in Indian music, it is not the instrument is not obliged to tune according to the piano key, because first the scale is not tempered scale. It is pure scale what Indian musician will have to play on. Second thing, because it is not harmony and it is not a group which he has to play, he expresses himself according to his abilities of his musicianship and according to his instrument. I will now would like to give a demonstration, one rag only, which is Yaman Kalyan, again very major rag of Indian music. Clive will play flute in his key, which is, I think it is around E. And then Nicholas will play Sarangi, the fast movement of the rag.
Indian music only begins to make sense when you know what not to listen for. Not harmony, but melody. Not even, smooth textures, but rich, resonant, characterful tone. The Muslims brought their folk instruments into the courts of Mughal India, and many of them retain the rich woody sound of all the world's best vernacular music. They also retain another important folk characteristic. They each have their own home key, not one fixed tonic for everyone. In the case of this bamboo flute, around our key of E. Slightly sharper for the bowed sarangi.
Shabash Nicholas, this was very, very nice. In India, the rhythmic aspects has developed something like the melodic aspects. Separately, we don't see rhythm and music one. We see them two separate aspects of music. Something like brain, mind and heart in the body. And combining these two aspects together, we make music.